Alright, this is the second part to the DC fandom dome. I was lucky enough to watch the Batman panel, which it was so awesome. I had a little bit of theories and I was correcting some, but anyways, here we go. Matt Reeves is directing this Batman, and Robert Pattinson is going to be the new Batman. I was a little skeptical, but after seeing that trailer and what was talked about on that panel, I am very, very excited. Enough to make a whole entire video. It was just going to be a quick minute or two, but there was too much to say. So here we go. Alright, Matt Reeves, if his name doesn't excite you enough, he made the last two Planet of the Apes movies, which overall great trilogy, but that alone should excite you. So his iteration of Batman is going to be focusing on the detective side, which we don't really get to see outside of the comic books, which I am super happy about. That means he understands and gets the character. So for that detective side, he is using the 70s. He's taking movies from the 70s like Chinatown, French Connection, and Taxi Driver for inspiration for this film. And it is not, he described in the panel that it is not his origin story. Alright, since this is not a origin film, he's not going to be retreading what Batman Nolan movies did with the Batman Begins. And his comic book inspirations are going to be Year One, Earth One, from what it sounds like, 0 Year, obviously you could tell from the bike, and Long Halloween, and he also said from Darwin's Cook, Ego. I haven't read it yet, but now I probably will give it a try. So, since it's just the beginning years, we're gonna see how the characters are gonna become. Because what he said, that even Penguin, he doesn't like being called Penguin, but eventually he is gonna become Penguin. And damn, did you see that photo? I did not think that was gonna be Colin Farrell. Dang, he looks nothing like himself. Way to go on the makeup. But anyways, so let's look at that costume, man. Look at that. That looks badass. That's a badass costume. That looks like Arkham. Mixed a little bit of Daredevil from the Netflix show, which I am totally on board if this is the route they're gonna go. Because he looks a lot more, I want to say, durable. He looks like he can actually move more than what the problems they had in the Dark Knight movie, where he could only turn sideways. But overall, I am really excited for where they're going in this direction. Because if he's still learning how to be Batman, that means we're going to go along with him on how far he can take his brutality. Because I'm pretty sure people are going to be still scared of him because they don't know who the Batman is. He's not going to be a sign of hope like he becomes later on. So, but from what I saw in the trailer and from what I heard in the panel, I am so on board for this. So Matt Reeves also explained in the panel that he will be working with the writers from this movie to be working on a series that's going to be sort of a prequel to this movie. And it will be focusing on a certain cop, which I'm pretty sure will be James Gordon, on the influence on the corruption of Gotham City. That's the real thread line that he wants to explore in that series. But it will be tied, and it will be a prequel to this movie, which from what it sounded like he is very excited for, and just more of this Batman world to be explored will be really, really interesting. Not only is this the beginnings of Batman, but also his world. As you can tell, we saw Catwoman. Not in a costume, but maybe she might become Catwoman at the end. But I wonder if Joker already exists, because those thugs were wearing that smile with the makeup. And I know in this movie, the Riddler is the main villain from what it seems like. But if Penguin's in there, Joker looks like he might already be operating, because in the earlier years of Batman, Batman accidentally made Joker. That is for another video, another time. But, so, if we get this, not only Batman, we're all going to get introduced to this new world, or new Batman world. Universe, however it is. But, I think this is going to be a really great Batman movie. Because, one, not only is it a detective side, but with DC's new campaign that they're going for, like especially with the DC fandom, man, I am really excited for DC. And so, what do y'all think? Robert Pattinson need to bulk up? Buddy of mine thinks so. And what y'all think of the costume, the trailer? What are y'all's theories? Let me know what y'all think. I would really like to discuss this down in the comments below. And y'all take it easy. Subscribe. See y'all later.